Hello again. I am back with my continuation of God Ginrai, and this is part 2. It's going to be at least a 2-part series. Alright, starting out next, I'm going to try to do as fast as I can. I'm going to transform into Super Ginrai. And pretty much it's going to be just transforming him back into truck mode. Let's see how well you can see it. Yeah, that's right. Oh, there we go. But then we're just going to fold that up. And then you're done with him for now. And then you're just going to take the trailer like this, standing vertical wise with the backside facing you. Fold down these pieces. And you're going to fold this back. And this is the hitch that attaches to the cab. Fold the arms down, rotate them out. His hands are very loose. Well, that one. This one, because they just seem to, there's no real way of making them stay in place. And then you're just going to slide this down. Stays in pretty firm. And then you just take the head, which is separate, and attach it there. Then we'll go ahead and attach these double barrel cannons, what I call them here, on his shoulders. And we'll just go ahead, and both guns can go in either hand. I don't need to show you that, you know what it will look like. Super Ginrai is at least in this mode, I'm not sure what to say about him. For a G1 figure at least. For a G1, this was pretty high-tech, I guess. But looking back at now, his head is way too huge for his body. His short, stubby arms, short, little goofy legs. While his cannons, while a cool idea, just look kind of awkward from the front, and they really don't stay in there all too well. You have to really put some muscle into make them stay. But this was just the original Power Master Art Optimus Prime. This was as powerful as he could go. But in the Japanese series Super God Masterforce, he'll actually combine with God Bomber, and now they're the same height. Alright, to make God Ginrai, for him all you really have to do is just detach his arm cannons. God, this video's gonna be a bitch to edit. Oh well. And then, if you watch my other video, you'd see. Oh yeah, see, his back just fell apart. Here, you can see how hollow he is, and how hollow that is, and it just goes like that. But with just so, if you just drop him, he'll fall apart by himself. Weakest transformation. Oh boy. Okay, and gonna go ahead and pull God Bomber's feet up. And then we're gonna set these two pieces, which were his entire legs, down like this. And well, or we'll go like that. Actually, it goes the other way. Pretty sure it goes like that. I really don't play with this figure all too much. When he's in God Ginrai mode, I prefer to have his legs split apart like that. It makes him, I think it looks better like that. Yeah, it goes like this. Okay. Definitely add some height to him. It's funny when you think about it. God Bomber is a Japanese product. Power Master Optimus Prime is a US product. And it must have been awkward trying to figure out how to make God Bomber attached to a toy that they didn't design. So I can kind of see how they had to go with the goofy ass, if you want to call it, transformation. How does that go? Okay, yeah. Let's do it. Okay. Get that goofy ass transformation for God Bomber, just so you could get it to work. Man, my hands are sweating so much, it's hard to hold on to these little pieces. Where am I at? Come up to 6 minutes, alright. And this doesn't attach at all. You just kind of slide it on. Then we'll attach the cannon sideways like that. And then you take these and attach them to his feet. Down here, which is even goofier than what in his super mode. His hands, or his God Ginrai hands, do not want to attach very well at all. Alright. Now, if you saw my other video showing my PVC collection, you would have seen my God Ginrai figure, and you would have seen how wide his wingspan was, which is much more accurate to the show. But as you can see, in this original G1 figure, you can barely see his wings at all, unless you just look at an angle or from the back. Overall, for this figure, I definitely like this mode the best, just as a display piece. Playability wise, just his arms can move, and he has a missile right there, which shoots out. Okay, what else? Very, very chunky. I mean, he's just like, it looks and feels as awkward as it probably looks in this video. But if you look at it right now, like as from a perspective of all the figures that have come out since him, he's pretty crappy. But if you're like looking at it as if you were in the 80s, this would have been awesome. And I'm only going to do, like, I'm going to give my score as if it was back then, because I think that's the best way to do it as far as G1 figures. Because you can't compare G1 Bumblebee to movie Bumblebee. You just can't. You have to do it as a figure toy itself from back then in the 80s. Alright, truck mode, solid 8 out of 10. Not much to it, very simple, but very cool looking. Ginrai mode, not the little guy, but the actual basic robot mode, 9 out of 10. It's very accurate to the show, and very accurate Optimus Prime figure. Just would have liked to have some short articulation so he can hold his gun a little bit better. Super Ginrai mode, and I'm indifferent about it, so I'll give it about a 5, because that's dead middle. And as far as, I'm going to leave that off. As far as God Ginrai goes, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. The basic idea of it is great, but just wasn't executed all that well with God Bomber's goofy-ass transformation. And that, overall for the God Ginrai set, 7 out of 10. Why not?